I came into the industry through the back door. I didn't intend to be a best-selling author. I really started with the love of writing. I wrote a story for my daughters, decided to give it to them as a Christmas present, and the book had other dreams, I guess. I handed those copies out. I printed up 20 copies at Kinko's, and within weeks those 20 copies had been read hundreds of times. And it wasn't long after that I started receiving phone calls from bookstores asking for copies of the book. At that point, I was in marketing, so I understood not only how to market, but how to spot something worth marketing. And so I started to send it to publishers at that point who all rejected the book. They didn't think a book like this would sell. So I was still receiving so many requests for the book that I decided I would self-publish that book. And the first year I ended up printing, this is 1993, I printed up 20,000 copies. We sold out 2 weeks before Christmas. And this lack of books causes, tremendous demand. It was the #1 book locally. And so the next year I took it out, still with no publisher. I took it out nationally. After some really pretty trying months, it worked very, very hard. The book broke through, and People magazine decided to do an article on the book. And then after that, right after that came out, I was on the Today Show. The book hit #2 on the New York Times bestseller list, and the rest is history. I start getting calls from major publishers and agents. The book went up to an auction, and this is what aspiring writers always talk about. This has been referenced in more than 97 books on writing. The book went up to an auction, sold for a little over $4 million for the American rights, just for the hardcover rights. And the next year, the book hit #1 on the New York Times bestseller list, and that created a fan base and created a new career for me. And so that was 14 bestsellers ago.